Good evening, welcome back. This was the second day of the DevOps training that we had from our office. Again, too much of things regarding planning and how you have to run, how systematically, how process oriented that you have to run a project, to be very precise. Now, the biggest issue that we have is we're already taken off the project, and like it's in the process of development. And I guess we already have milestones in place, we have deadlines in place and all those stuff. And we are trying to bring in process now. Okay, these agile process or these DevOps process are not something new, not that we didn't know about when we started off this project, or not that we didn't know about even before. Okay, I myself personally I'm trained certified Scrum Master, and I've got trained, like I got my certification done maybe like 5 years ago, something like that. So these aspects are not new, these concepts are not new, but just that this should have been brought into picture at least a year back or something, when we were still in that infancy of running the project. But now, consider the fact that we are already taken off, like I'm not even say runway, considering the fact that we are already taken off, it becomes a little bit difficult to tweak things and make things work and all, because a lot of things related to process, right? The moment you try to bring in anything new or anything different, it will just change the whole equilibrium. And that's what I'm feeling. And this instructor had a very good example, or a very good phrase rather, to tell about why we should not start doing it right away, and probably we need to think about it once we are through with our first phase of launch and all. He just told one thing: don't build a plane while you're flying the plane. It makes so sense. Like, don't build a plane while you're flying the plane. So that's what happens if you try to do any type of tweaking now, and I'm pretty sure the consequences will be pretty bad. And I mean, as I told you, the equilibrium will be lost, and that's what it felt. And but a lot of good things, like things about retrospective that we have to do, so things about being prepared for unplanned situations, unplanned stuff that is coming into the picture. All those things are good. I think VPS, we just started talking about it already parallelly when the session was going on. So like, what is the thing we can adopt now? What is the thing that we can do it later, and all the stuff. So let's see how things goes. Again, the very moment people start talking about all theoretical things, right, I just somehow lose my mind and concentration around it. Like, just like try to tweak a little bit the way the system works, but don't try to bring in too many things or too many new stuff. So that's what I feel. And at on top of it, there has to be a balance from all the end. Okay, it's not just we bring in a process, we try to run the process. At a higher management, even they have to be ready to support us the way they send in requirements and the way give orders to us. And most importantly, the people who are working along with us, the engineering team or the development and testing team, they also have to be very cooperative. And I think I told, like, Monday, if I'm right, things went just so crazy that I had to literally lose my temper, and I had to quite literally raise my voice regarding a process not being followed. And that was not the first time I told them that process is not followed. So they also have to be cooperative. They also need to be trained. It's not just we are trained. Frankly, most of us who attended, we all had been trained in the past. It's not something new. It kind of was a refresher, or probably slightly more related to our work, because the instructor is from our organization. But it should be for everyone. Today I see that higher management and all, they had joined, but I'm not sure how much of interest they had. Some of them dropped off very early, some of them were like, I don't know, they didn't even interact. So until they get to know what is the real deal here, and until the people, the engineering team, get to cooperate with us, these kind of things will never work. I'm not telling about my organization, it will not work anywhere. I'll be very frank, it will not work anywhere. It has to go hand in hand, it has to be tandem. So that's how exactly these kind of things will work. Let me see if I can probably propose that probably a refined version of this, maybe like a 1 hour or 2 hour version of this, to be given to the engineering team. If they agree, that will be good, if people are ready to follow. So that's about today's session, and that's what was kept me busy in the evening. But from morning, rather from last evening, the thing regarding my project submission, rather not project, I would call it as for the contest submission, that is literally breaking my head. Um, I tried to speak to my sister, who is a legal person, to figure out how we can protect our idea, all the caveats that it comes with, and all the limitations that I have being a working professional, whether I can go ahead and protect an idea which is related to software, whether I can do it or I can't do it, and all those stuff. So it's actually kept me awake whole night. I had been thinking about all permutations and combination, and even in the morning, or rather precisely in the afternoon, I had like a very detailed call. We just try to figure out what best we can do. We have come up with one approach. We will start following it up. I think I'll probably, after recording this and uploading this, I'll start looking into this. I have started writing a summary for what I need to send to the contest as well. It's not complete, but the way you write has to be like, it has to be short, but it has to still convey what that the whole application does. So that's what is the thing that I'm going through now. I'm like just preoccupied with only that thought since last probably 48 hours, and I'm pretty sure until I submit it to the contest and I hit the save button, that's what will be running in my mind. So let's see how things goes. I plan to spend the rest of my night preparing this document and making sure that it gets reviewed and all the stuff by my sister, my own sister, who knows what this idea is all about, and probably she'll be able to help me tweak things or the way I present, because she comes from a different he comes from like rather I couldn't say that she comes from a different background, because she's also an engineer, but she has her own management mindset that she sees things at product level, and also I just want to run it through with her so that I get to understand how this presentation is and all the stuff. So that's what is the update for today, and not much actually. Today was the day 2 of the lockdown. The overall noise level has come down significantly compared to what it had happened after the lockdown was lifted. So in that way, let's see how things goes in the coming days. I just saw a Twitter notification that India had a biggest spike today with 29,000 cases in a single day. That's 29,000 cases. That's almost close to half of what I think US got yesterday. I think from what I read in the paper, it's about 60,000 cases is what they recorded yesterday, and we are clocking at something of 29,000 cases in a single day. Things are not good. Lockdown. People have to be more responsible. People have to be more strict about what they're doing, why they're doing. And I still see that people are complaining about why this lockdown, why you're affecting our business and all those stuff, and people not being very serious about this lockdown. People, please learn what's happening outside, like number of deaths, number of cases, how it is impacting the overall human stuff itself. So let's see. The lockdown is in place in our city. I'm just hoping that this will bring in some change. I've been repeatedly telling this, and I'll continue to tell this until we go to a situation wherein we can say, okay, thank God it's fine now. So let's stay safe, stay indoors, and let's pray for the best. So that's it for today. I think I'll just wind up this quick one. I thought I'll make a quick 5 minutes video, but I think it turned out to be almost 10 minutes already, by giving all the updates about what happened in the training today. Anyway, that's it for now. I'll wind up. I'll catch you tomorrow with more updates from what's happening from me. Thank you so much. Bye bye.